you're awake. Thank you so much for yesterday. How did you sleep? Are you feeling all right? That's wonderful. It's a nice day out, if you want to look around the village. I wouldn't be here safe and sound if it weren't for you. Thank you once again. Is there something on your mind? I was looking for something. A keepsake that belongs to me and my friends. Something from when we were little. No one else would ever go there. I didn't think I'd be running into gnolls. Oh, that's right. Do you remember Marek from yesterday? You should go look for him at the mercenaries' headquarters. He's the vice captain of the Calbrum mercenaries. I'd like to show you the way myself, but I'm supposed to keep to the inn for the time being. It's still unclear whether the gnolls were coming after us oracles. They want me to stay safe. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you. If you need a place to stay, please come back anytime.
Hold up. You thinking of going in? And what business do you have with the Calbrum mercenaries? Membership? Hang on a minute. Aren't you that mercenary from the bell tower yesterday?
The bell tower?
Yeah, you know, the one who saved our oracle.
Oh, so you're the one everyone's been talking about.
Well, I won't stop you if you're planning on going in, but it might be hard to get anything done right now. Yeah, Marek and the Knight Delegate are going at it again.
Don't know why, but things are getting especially heated today. The Knights won't be so forgiving if this keeps up.
Well, Marek and the Oracle are childhood friends, right? It's no surprise he's so bent out of shape, given the circumstances.
Yeah, I hear you. Refusing us aid at a time like this?
Ah, forget it. Let's just keep our noses clean and wait for the captain.
There's no stopping that. Can't say I envy Chiara right now.
Anyway, that's what's going on inside. Think long and hard before you step through those doors.
The Foamers were practically at our gates. What do you mean you can't send us reinforcements? I've told you time and time again. We cannot defend this position with a force this small. What's your excuse this time? Not enough supplies? Again? You knights are nothing but a royal embarrassment.
Watch your words, Vice Captain. I will not take kindly to further transgressions.
This is how it is with you every time. We mercenaries are part of the Order too. We put our lives on the line to serve the kingdom, same as you!
Then fall in line and do as you're told. You'll do well to remember who you take orders from, mercenary.
Dame Quinn! You Royal Knights haven't changed one bit. You expect
Oh,
us to lay
you're
down our
here.
lives on a whim, but you won't spare us a
Sorry,
second thought
this
in
isn't
return.
exactly the best time.
You never fail to let us down.
Come with me.
Tempter has got
Do you
the
have
better
any
of you.
idea what this
There
village
is
has
no
been
need for
through
me
because
to
of
hear
that?
any more of this.
You're the new recruit, right? The one that the captain told us about the other day. Sorry about the mess. This isn't how I hoped to be greeting yesterday's hero. But please do excuse us. The Knolls showing up so close by is kind of a big deal. So Marek does have a point, but having a fight with the Knight Delegate is bound to have consequences. Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. The lady on the other side was Dame Gwyn, our Knight Delegate. She's like our supervisor from the Royal Knights, but we're not exactly on the friendliest of terms. I'm sure Dame Gwyn has her reasons, but is this really the right time to be hung up on protocol? You came here to apply for membership, right? Sorry, but we're in a bit of a spot right now. I don't think we can sort you out before the captain gets back. He's out on patrol. He went out himself, seeing how afraid the villagers are. If it's all right with you, could I ask you to go find him and let him know what's going on? I don't think I can leave Marek alone right now, with the way things are. Thank you. He shouldn't be far. He probably went to the inn first to check in on the Oracle. You should start there. Anything you want to ask before you go? If you do, ask away. I bet you've got a lot of questions, since you're new here. My name? Look at me. I haven't even introduced myself. The name's Kiara. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Well then, see you around, newbie.
You did what? Are you mad?
I was just... Oh, you're back. Welcome.
You're back? Do you know this person?
Yes, she's the one who came to the bell tower the other day.
Oh, so you're the one who saved Tiev. Well, you do look very reliable.
Madam Mercenary, this is Clodagh. She's an old friend of mine.
Honestly, though, did you really have to go out there just for some toy sword?
I'm sorry. I really am.
You could do with a little more sorry, if you ask me.
Okay already. But I just had a really bad feeling. It felt like we'd all forget about each other if we went on like this. That's why I wanted to bring it back.
Oh, that's just nonsense. The four of us have been together this whole time. We're practically family. Marek and I wouldn't forget, and neither would our friend far away. Not even the goddess herself could make us forget.
Clodagh, how can you say that in front of an oracle?
Because you're still Tiev to me, oracle or not. Anyway, I'll be heading back now. I'm behind on my orders. As for that proof of friendship, just give it to Marek. Or ship it off to Rochester or something. Oh, and as for you, Madam Mercenary, please come find me when you have the time. I'll be at my boutique right across the street. Don't forget to drop by.
That's Clodagh for you. She leaves quite the first impression, doesn't she? So, how are things at the headquarters? Oh, so that's what happened. If it's Captain Aeon you're looking for, he dropped by just now and left for the magic laboratory. I'll come with you. It's about time I stopped by the temple too.
Tiev, you know you're supposed to stay at the inn.
I know, Uncle. I know why you're worried. But I'm supposed to be an Oracle of Morrigan. I can't stay holed up at home while everyone's out there protecting me. It's my duty to look after people, even if it means walking out into danger. The goddess promised us a paradise free of pain, sadness, and hate. We won't get there if we don't look after each other.
Teeve.
I'll be all right. I'm only doing what I must as the Oracle of this village.
Goodness me. Maybe I do. Call me a stubborn old fool if you'd like, but Colin is a land of many painful memories. It's this war against the Fomors. This village suffered too many tragedies, being on its front lines. Thanks to the war, our children here are all too accustomed to loss. I never had the chance to make things right for them. Do what she must as the Oracle of this village. Today, more than ever, I feel my age catching up to me.
Good to see you.
It's you. Good to see you. The name's Aeon. I'm the captain of the Calbram mercenaries. You're the one who saved Teve, our oracle, the other day. Truly, you have my thanks. Had it not been for you, a great sadness would have befallen Colin, and this village would be left without its greatest source of solace. As quaint and charming as it is, Colin still lies on the front lines of this war. It's a frontier land, one that shares its borders with Fomor's. We Calbram mercenaries are stationed here as a regular detachment of the Order of Royal Knights. And it is our duty to defend Colin and its nearby settlements. This village bears enough scars as it is. We must do everything in our power to prevent another incident like yesterday.
Damn it! Every last one of you Royal Knights can go
That is enough, Vice Captain.
Captain, you...
Captain Aeon, you made it. I want you to make something very clear to your Vice Captain. He answers to you. And you, Captain, answer to me.
You have my sincerest apologies. The blame for my men's actions lies solely upon me. I will see to it that this does not happen again.
Captain, you... Damn it. I apologize.
I'll be sure to have a word with the Vice Captain.
Let us hope this is the last of these incidents. And now that you're here, Captain, we can finally get to the matter at hand. But I must ask, who is this person?
She's the one who helped us fight against the Gnolls yesterday. She'll soon be joining us as a member.
I see.
There has been a clear shift in the Gnolls' recent activities. Yesterday is but one example. They made it as far as Colin's outskirts, and came within mere inches of harming our Oracle. We don't know what they're after. For all we know, Oracles everywhere could be in danger. We need the Crown to come to our aid.
The Crown will give aid if it deems it necessary. The situation is already under review. Or is it your intention to take issue with the workings of the Order?
No, ma'am. I was only hoping to discuss with you how best to respond to the Gnolls' hostilities.
First response against Fomor hostilities. Isn't that the job of you mercenaries? Knights Delegate command operations in the war against Fomors from their stations. Mercenaries, under contract, follow orders to keep the peace within their regions. I doubt this is news to you.
Then we shall take action in line with our duties as peacekeepers.
I do advise you don't act too rashly, Captain. Whether to escalate this war is not for you to decide. Though if you were to come across clear proof of their activities, things could be different.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. We mercenaries will see to this task.
I'll be counting on your wise leadership, Captain.
Looks like we've sorted things out, finally.
I'm sorry. I should have done more to talk him down.
No, it's all right. We needed this, in a way. Us and Marek both. It's better to vent your frustrations sometimes than to bottle it up inside. Though our Vice Captain ought to learn some moderation.
Does this mean the Royal Knights won't be helping us?
It appears they lack a good enough reason to. A single attack on a Borderlands village isn't reason enough to rally the troops. Incidents like these are all too common in these lands. And that said, however, the Gnolls' activities are undoubtedly suspicious. Gwen knows this, and she's essentially tasked us with an investigation.
As part of peacekeeping, you mean?
That's right. Our priority now is to get eyes on what the Gnolls are really up to. We need to gather clear evidence to mobilize the Royal Knights without provoking further conflict.
That sounds like a job for a smaller team.
Indeed. Let's start somewhere close by, since they made it to that old bell tower. The northern ruins. We should find what we're looking for there.
Yes, sir. I'll assemble a team straight away.
Hold on a moment. Why don't we... You there. I hear you're looking to join our corps. After what you showed us yesterday, we'd be happy to have you. But membership does have its prerequisites.
Before you can join us, you'll first have to complete a mission as a senior member's follower. Followers come with us sometimes to help us on our missions. The senior member will mark them on their performance.
I doubt you'll need any such evaluation, but the rules are what they are. And besides, the extra effort will raise your esteem in the eyes of other members. How about it? Will you take on this mission as a follower?
All right. Newbie will be our follower heading out to the ruins. And going with her will be me. I think Marek needs more time to himself. And I owe our newbie a favor anyway.
Okay then. Kiara, recruit. Head to the northern ruins. Investigate the Gnolls and look for evidence to help mobilize the Royal Knights. I'll send you further details through Kiara. We're sending you out on short notice, so make sure you're prepared before heading out.
I'll go get things ready for our mission. But first, take this. It's the mark of the Calbram mercenaries. I'll meet you out in front of the headquarters. See you in a bit.
Aren't you, the one from yesterday? That's the mark of the Calbram mercenaries. So, what brings you here? Ah, I see. You're going to the ruins then, for your first mission. It's good that you're going with Kiara. She's one of the most experienced members we have. Was it that obvious? I made a fool of myself, didn't I? Getting all worked up. I wish you hadn't seen that. Yeah, I know. The captain made the right call. And I know that knight has problems of her own. But still, I just can't get past it. What more evidence could she possibly need? And while she's sitting there waiting, what about the village? It's been 10 years now. Not a single knight came for us then. It's as if people's lives in some backwater village don't even mean anything to them. Yeah, that's what we mercenaries are here for. Let's do what we can. And now we've even got you helping us out. I'm sure we'll make it through. Take care on your mission, you hear? We'll keep the village safe while you're gone.
Sorry to make you wait. What were you up to? Yeah, I thought I saw him standing there. Good to see he's doing all right, though. We're all set to head out. Let's just go over things one last time. Our mission is to head to the northern ruins to gather intelligence on the Gnolls. It might not be so obvious at first what made the Gnolls come down south, but we do need to look into what they're up to. Oh, and Captain Aeon got us something from the magic laboratory. We should take a look once we get there. Also, here, take these. Here's your backpack and your map. Calbram mercenary supplies. I brought you the best ones in stock. Okay, first things first, let's get our bearings before we head out. Everything should be marked out on your map for you. Remember, for every mission, your map will tell you where you need to go. There's a map on the table inside the headquarters too, if you ever need it. All right then, let's get going. Lead the way, newbie. This is it. This is the Northern Ruins. It's a beautiful place. But don't let that fool you. Are the Gnolls really looking for war? They call a truce, but then attack us without warning. There has to be more to this. Let's investigate. Hold on. Is that? I think this is what our mage told us about in his notes. Oh, look, he gave us some instructions too. Step 1, locate a source of swirling blue lights. This has to be it, right? Step 2, trigger a reaction with the Brig catalyst. Trigger a reaction? Is he telling us to hold this stone up against the lights? There's a mountain of notes below. Let's see. Footnote. Flovian, hereby named, is a spirit identified through a special reaction of spirit stones. Controlling for several variables while under high concentrations of mana. Patterns of behavior that resemble those of a typical high-order spirit. Whether it is of a species heretofore undiscovered still remains to be... You know what? Let's just hold the stone up against the lights. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, good. We're all in one piece. It did say it should work like a makeshift campsite. It saves us the trouble of having to collect firewood. It's quite nice, actually. You're familiar with campsites, right? They're places where you can rest and prepare for the mission ahead. Now you should be able to make camp wherever these blue lights appear. No preparation required. There's also this other thing he gave us. Let's see. Flovian Flask. Flovian Flask User Manual. For times when you are less than healthy. Would you look at that? Another endless set of footnotes. Judging by the looks of it, I'd say it's some type of potion. Says here there's one for each of us, so here. This one's for you. That should take care of the mage's request. Shall we head deeper inside? The place where we're headed to is the Northern Ruins Watchpost. It's been left abandoned ever since the Gnolls declared a truce. But if they're preparing for war, there's a good chance we'll find something there. Are those pagans? I doubt they'll give you much trouble, but be careful. The others weren't lying when they said you were good. That was a clean fight. We should be getting close now. Hope there won't be any surprises. Looks like we have to fight. Nose! Looks like we have to fight! Them. This can't be right. Did they bring their whole army here? There's a big wall deeper inside. We should take a look. Others, be careful! The Gnolls did this. But why? They've left us alone so far. Why the sudden change of heart? What's bringing them into human lands? And through this path too, of all places. Have you heard the story before? About the Fomor attack on Colin? This is the path they used to attack 10 years ago. They built this watchpost here after Colin burned down. And the surrounding land became a battleground between us and the Fomors. The lines got pushed back and forth for a few years after that. And eventually, the watchpost turned into a no-man's land. I wasn't here for it myself, of course. But when you live in Colin, it's a tale you get to hear pretty often. It was an unspoken symbol of peace between us for a little while. But now that it's been destroyed... we have to go back and alert the others. If anyone ends up spilling blood over this, it has to be us.
Miss Kiara! You're back.
Ali, what are you doing out here?
I was just waiting for you, and Madam Mercenary.
For us? Did something happen again?
Not really. It's just... I heard the two of you went out to the northern ruins, by yourself. You're both skilled mercenaries, so it's not really my place to say this, but...
Oh, Ali, you were worried about us?
I should have done more to help. I should have been there to lend you my strength. I'm sorry. Dame Gwen isn't wrong. It is the Royal Knight's duty to protect the kingdom as a whole. But I doubt that means we're free to forsake a few lives out on the frontier.
Oh, it's fine. It's not even your fault. Don't worry about it.
Miss Kiara.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Don't mention it, ma'am.
I've stolen too much of your time. Captain Aeon's waiting for you inside. Please, head on in.
Therefore, we believe that the gnolls are showing unmistakable signs of hostility.
The gnolls breached the wall and were attempting to set up camp.
Will this be enough to convince the Royal Knights?
Who knows? The war on the main front only grows fiercer by the day. The answer is most likely no. Even if we do send word, the Order will only ask for more information. They'll want irrefutable evidence that the gnolls seek to escalate the war.
But that means we need to go out beyond the watchpost, out into gnoll territory. Even if we do manage to sneak in, we'll need time to get the lay of the land.
No, actually, we might not. We used to get a visitor out here who would make regular trips beyond the watchpost. A hunter by the name of Hackham.
Hackham? Didn't he pass away a long time ago?
He did, but he had an apprentice, the owner of Colin's Traveler's Shop.
You mean Kirsty?
She'd be more than willing to help us.
She didn't seem overly thrilled about her lockdown. Are you sure?
I'm sure she'll come around. Colin is her home too, after all.
Colin may be her home, but she is still a civilian. But things being the way they are... Let's ask her how she feels. If she refuses, we'll find another way.
Yes, sir.
And you, recruit, you should go with Marek. Gather reports, you've completed your mission with flying colors. Now, as an official member, I'd like you to assist Marek in bringing Kirsty around.
You made it, newbie. Not that there was any chance you'd fail.
We'll be on our way to Kirsty's then. Let's go. We'll find Kirsty at the Traveler's Shop. She's gone. She must have stepped away for a bit. We had to restrict access to the northern ruins. Kirsty isn't too happy about that. She makes a living off hunting for furs from the place, you see. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do but wait. I'll stay here. So why don't you head over to the magic laboratory and pay Bryn a visit? He'll be happy to hear how his prototype turned out. Not that he's the type to show it.
Yes, what is it? That's... the Flovian prototype. Are you here to return it? Leave it on the desk, please. Is there something else you need? Oh, the review. Please submit it in writing. I'm busy. Then keep it. The prototype's more or less complete. Its yields still aren't up to par for mass production, but... hang on. Are you the one who... rescued Teve? Oh, I see. Do you enjoy tea? I'm not too fond of it myself, but most people seem to enjoy the tea that I brew. I only ever seem to get better at making tea, being holed up in my lab, so you shouldn't be too disappointed. Please come visit again sometime. If you enjoy tea, that is.
What? Did you come to spy on me in case I decide to sneak off into the ruins?
I told you, that's not why I'm here.
You didn't even pretend to listen to me when I asked for a permit. And now you're here begging for my help. I've got nothing more to say to you. Get lost.
Fomors might be on their way to attack Colin.
What did you say?
You heard how the Fomor army went after Teve, right? Those Fomors, they were gnolls, Kirsty. From the northern ruins.
Knowles? But why?
We don't know all the details. That's why we need your help. If there's war coming, us mercenaries can't hold out on our own. We need proof to rally the Royal Knights. We need something better. Something more convincing than what's out there at the watchpost. You know the northern ruins better than anyone. We need your help. Help us, Kirsty. We can't let Colin relive the tragedies of its past.
So, who'll be coming with me?
She will. She's new, but I can vouch for her skill.
Fine. Follow me inside.
Oh, thank you.
Not you, Marek. I still don't want anything to do with your mercenary corps. I've got deadlines to meet. You don't mind if we leave right away, do you?
Of course not. I'll get everything sorted out for you right away.
Shall we gather up some gear? Just a few more things, and we should be good. The rest of my gear's already packed. I was planning to sneak out on my own, you see. So, you must be wondering why I changed my mind. Your most important skill as a hunter is knowing how to read your prey. Did it notice you? Is it hostile? Or is it trying to flee? Things of that nature. And Marek, say what you will, didn't look like he was lying. And as for you, well, you had a nice scent about you. It's hard to explain. Anyway, could you grab a few things for me over there? We're all set. Now, we just need to pick up a few things from the blacksmith. Cross the bridge, just behind my shop, and you should see him straight ahead.
I'm done with your repairs. You took real good care of those repel guns there. Wasn't much to do despite their age. Do you use both of them by yourself?
The other one used to belong to someone else. I don't even need to test them out to tell they're in good shape. Thank you. All right then, let's get going. Let's start at the watch post. They really did breach the wall. Something must have happened here after all. The path ahead is through those vines. There's a way down at the end of this tunnel. Let's make our way over there. Here, take this. It's a rappel gun. You'll need it to climb down. It's a good piece of kit. It should work just as well on any other rope or chain. I always meant to give it to someone. Better that than have it sit around collecting dust. I get the feeling you'll make good use of it. And if my master taught me anything, it was to pay heed to these instincts of mine. Hook it up to the chain and pull the trigger, and your rappel gun will do the rest. You'll need it again to get back up, so try not to lose it. We're a ways off the beaten path, so we might run into some gnolls. There shouldn't be too many, but be careful. What is that to you? We're a ways off the beaten path, so we might run into some gnolls. There shouldn't be too many, but be careful. We're a ways off the beaten path, so we might run into some gnolls. There shouldn't be too many, but be careful. What is that? You're not hurt, are you? There weren't this many gnolls the last time I was here. Good thing I didn't come here alone. Does this really mean war? Barricades. They weren't here before. If they've gone this far. It's only gonna get more dangerous from here. That won't stop you, though, will it? Yeah, it won't stop me either. If war does break out, I won't get to just stand by and watch. Besides, I've got a score to settle. I've lost enough commission to buy me a house in Rochester, thanks to that lockdown. I have to see for myself what's going on. They found us. Here they come. Watch yourself. There's more ruins up ahead. Let's head there for now. From the ruins. There's a nook in that wall. advantage of that. These ruins should be connected to the caverns too. It's just a guess, but we don't have much choice, so let's get moving. Hold on. I think I heard something. What are they up to? Damn it! They followed us! Come on, this way! Damn it. We have to find another way out. If we follow the fireflies, we should find a way out. Hopefully. But there could be danger ahead. Rest up before you go. Looks like I was right. Just a bit more, and we should be safe. Come on, let's head back to... No! Looks like it's out for blood. It won't let us through so easily. Shadowfang. It's quite a famous one among us hunters. Whenever someone wanders too deep into Knoll territory, it shows up as if to say, this land belongs to us. It used to be that if you turned around, you could get out safe. But what's it doing down here, in these ruins? Killing and being killed, that I can understand. I make my living off the death of other creatures after all. But hunting and war are nothing alike. And these gnolls are clearly preparing for war. If we're looking to save the village, I need to gather my thoughts.
Not only that, but they're also setting up camp out in those ruins. Colin needs reinforcements.
Yes. That should be sufficient.
Does that mean...
I will call for an assault on the Knolls. I've already sent word to my commanders, and I've been entrusted with making the call. Approval should only be a formality. It won't take long. We turned a blind eye to the Knolls because they had declared themselves to no longer be Fomor. This was only a few months ago. I'm sure you remember too, Captain. We, Royal Knights, had received word from the leader of the Knolls. Their chieftain, Crimsongale, had come to terms with the Fomor commander, Shakar, to strike out on their own. And he'd claimed he no longer wished to be at odds with us. So the Crown decided to grant them the privilege of coexistence. Given the circumstances, we needed irrefutable evidence to overturn that decision. And it seems you, mercenary, have brought back the evidence to do just that. Fomors are nothing but Fomors in the end. They return our kindness with betrayal. I'm hardly surprised.
What about our reinforcements?
Commander's aware of the situation. Reinforcements should depart as soon as word arrives. I expect they will be joining us on the battlefield. What's the matter? Isn't this what you wanted, Vice Captain?
Then what about the village?
We will be launching an assault on the Knolls. Defending Colin is not part of the plan. From the beginning, my mission has always been to keep an eye on the Knolls. It's up to you mercenaries to defend your villages. Any objections?
No, ma'am. But one thing's for sure. Your blasted order of knights doesn't give a damn about people's lives. You don't care who lives or who dies. You're no better than those bloodthirsty Knolls.
Marek.
Will that be all, then? Captain, I leave it to you to assemble the mercenaries.
Yes, ma'am. That said, hasty decisions make fertile ground for mistakes, Dame Gwyn. They will surely retaliate, and your choices today may lead to dire consequences. Why did the Knolls break their side of the agreement? We've yet to find an answer to this question. Will I be able to count on your wise leadership, Dame Gwyn?
The Order will make the decisions.
An assault on the Knolls? If the Knolls really are going behind our backs, the Fomor army will be sure to retaliate. And when they do, the target of their retaliation will no doubt be Colin.
Yes, I know. But there isn't much we can do about it now. The Knight Delegate's decisions are not entirely her own. The best we can do now is to see this mission through as quickly as we can. And in doing so, we'll be protecting the village. Vice Captain Marek, what we need now is the Vice Captain of the Calbrim Mercenaries, not the Marek of Colin.
Understood, sir.
Let's sum it up. We, Calbrim Mercenaries, will see this mission through as quickly as we can. This is all for Colin's protection. No blood other than our own must spill from this village. We will leave behind only minimal defenses. Our orders will arrive in half a day. Make sure you're prepared to leave when they do.
Half a day? But that's barely enough time for a messenger to make the trip.
Seeing how she called it a formality, I'd wager the matter has already been settled within the Order. They must have seen the Knolls as a potential threat and been aching to get rid of them. All anyone had to do was give them an excuse. I doubt they had any faith in the agreement from the start.
Damn it.
And perhaps there was no stopping it. Once the Knolls decided they wanted war. You should get what rest you can. We'll be needing your strength in the coming fight. Good work out there.
What sort of theme are we going for today?
customer. Something else the matter?
You look very tired, Madam Mercenary. The room upstairs is all yours. Please, take your time. Teve has gone to the temple. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. I'm sure she'd be happy if you paid her a visit. You can find the temple at the top of the hill, across the bridge, behind the mercenaries' headquarters.
Uncle Ernwas must have told you I was here. You don't look so good. Is something the matter? Is there going to be a war after all? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid. What do you fight for, Madam Mercenary? Erin is a paradise, free of all pain. Eradicate the Fomor. Their blood will open the gates of paradise. The day the Fomors shed their final drop of blood, I shall come to you and spread my wings. Do you also dream of paradise, Madam Mercenary? It's a favorite subject among the people here. They come to me with questions like, what's it like there? Or, are we getting any closer? I might be an oracle, but I don't really know. Whose blood, and just how much of it, do we need to spill to open the gates of paradise? You better get going. Thank you for coming by. I'll pray for you. I'll pray for there to be a little less blood. And for everyone to be safe.
The Royal Knights of Rochester hereby authorize this assault. Signed, Deputy Commander Riordan. The Royal Knights will no longer overlook these flagrant acts of hostility. Our enemies are amassing their forces as we speak. And their threat will only grow the longer we wait. A regiment from Rochester is on its way to the northern ruins. The Calbram mercenaries will form the vanguard and breach the enemy's defenses. The Royal Knights will join you shortly thereafter.
We're short on time, so I'll fill you in on the details along the way. That said, we've been tasked with the scouting, since we're the ones most familiar with the land.
Yes, sir. I'll find suitable candidates.
I'll do it. The scouting.
Kirsty, what are you doing here?
I brought her.
We can't get civilians involved in the mission, Kirsty.
Look, no one else in Colin knows their way around the ruins like I do. And besides, haven't you made me be your guide once already? I can't let Fomors take my home and my hunting grounds away from me.
Exploring in peacetime is one thing. Scouting in wartime is another.
With all due respect, Captain, I don't think we can stop her. And I don't think we should stop her either. Kirsty, she's here for the same reason we are, sir.
Still, the answer is no. We cannot guarantee your safety, Kirsty. You too, recruit. You look ready to tail us in secret if need be. I shouldn't have let Marek have his way. Fine. But you'll be coming with us in the reserve. Chiara, we'll be forming a main force separately.
Understood, sir. Pack up your gear, everyone. We're heading out.
I didn't think they'd have built all this out beyond the ruins. We need to get out ahead and secure a site for the mercenaries to rendezvous with the knights. There must be a fight going on the other side. It looks like the mercenaries are having a hard time. They're advancing faster than we thought. What should we do? It may be the right call to ignore them and push on. After all, our job is to track down Crimson Gale. Sure, let's do that. A gnoll with white fur. I think I know who that is. Watch out for the towers.
Damn it! Where are the knights?
Leave none of them alive! You held up well. Now things should get a little easier.
Newbie! Kirsty! Are you alright?
Yeah, sorry. I know we're supposed to be ahead of the pack. But now we've fallen behind the knights. Does this mean we've messed up your plans?
No, it's fine. I know why you came here. We'd have had a lot more casualties if not for you. Thank you. Our plans haven't changed. But I think we might have to stay here a while and regroup. Everyone's tired. The fight's tougher than we thought. Catch up to the knights, newbie.
We'll be right behind you.
The Knights are here, and we're one step behind. We could... We could have taken the... Looks like the fight's raging on. Let's join in.
It's coming down! Get out of the way! Name of
There's no end to them. We need to clear a path for the mercenaries. Let's take them out.
Hold the line! Don't let them through!
Do you hear that? Is that the knights fighting up ahead? Let's join them.
Come on! Get moving!
That knoll with the red fur is their chieftain, Crimsongale. We can end this war.
Their leader's just ahead. We have the advantage. Push forward with everything you've got. Victory is at hand. After him!
After him! Chase him down! Don't let him get away!
Come on. We're almost there. Come on. We're almost there.
that all of them?
There you are. Are you all right? We're almost done here. All that's left now is their leader.
Hey, you all right? We'll get you home. You'll be fine.
Dame Gwen and our captain are discussing the plan ahead. It won't take them very long.
Kiara, how are things back at the village?
No strange movements in its vicinity, thankfully. We'll have to look out for any stragglers, but our people back home should be able to handle it. And since things are wrapping up here, I think I'll start taking the wounded back to the village.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All right, newbie. Our mission now is to go after Crimson Gale. And thanks so much again for your help. You've spared a lot of people a lot of pain. You're coming with us too, right, Kirsty? Kirsty?
Yeah, sure. I came all this way after all.
With Crimson Gale gone, Colin should be safer. For the time being, at least. Let's stay focused. There's just a bit left to go.
I'll wait for you in the village, newbie, all right? Don't hurt yourself.
We've suffered many casualties to get here, but finally the end is in sight.
All that's left now is their leader, Crimson Gale. Our remaining forces should suffice.
We'll assemble a party to assist you.
Let's get going. We have no reason to wait.
Are you still certain, by the way? About your decision, I mean, and this situation?
Don't you already know the answer, Captain?
I do. I know that at this point, it makes no difference whether we're right or wrong. We will track down Crimson Gale and put an end to its life. But, as a result, we will never learn the reason for the breaking of their truce.
I didn't realize the Fomos were of such interest to you, Captain.
It's Colin's safety I'm interested in, Mom.
Well, I'm sure the Gnolls must have had their reasons. But we are here to uphold the will of the goddess and the crown. And as for Fomos, downfall is the only fate that awaits them.
Fate. There may come a time when you must question your own, Dame Gwen.
Be that as it may, that time isn't now. Let's get going. Your new recruit showed exceptional skill in battle. Assign her to the party, if you can.
As you wish, Ma'am. You're here just in time. We made it this far, thanks to you. I'll leave it up to you whether you join the hunt for Crimson Gale. But I would appreciate your help.
climbed over all that. Kirsty, is there a way around?
Sir, there's a gap down here.
But it looks too small to get through. Damn it all! I won't let some rock get in my way!
Captain!
That thing won't Newbie! Budge. Come on! You're the only one who could stop it.
Here, let me help.
Go! Now! There she is!
You're safe.
You made it. All units advance! Get him down!
Newbie, you did it! You took him down!
You're incredible, ma'am. Really.
You took him down single-handedly. Truly, an outstanding feat. With this, you've proven your valor beyond all doubt.
Good work, mercenary. Listen up. Our mission here is complete. Ellis,
Yes, ma'am?
come with me.
Right away.
Let's wrap it up. We're heading back.